Welcome back to more drawing. We are continuing the Noir Detective Office. I feel like it's going great. We've got three bunnies in a trench coat. We've got Cole Phelps hitting somebody with a car and he's losing all of his shrimp. We have something that is up in the corner here that we don't need to worry about. And we got a bunch of hats. How am I doing today? Hope I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? Hi Parlian, hi Kevin, hi Zedek, hi Subbo, hi guys. Welcome back, continuing my noir artwork. Hi Slappy. What's up? Welcome. Glad to hear that. I hope you're doing well too. Today the music is Grim Fandango music. I don't know if people know that game. I know some of you do, but it's like older and maybe not as many people know it, but it is very fun. You just woke up. Hi Peeper Doodles. Hey, what's up? Hi D Cheeks. Yo yo yo, how you doing? I'm doing good. Okay, so as far as things nice, Grim Fandango, if people don't know, it's like this point and click game where you're like in, I guess you could describe it as like, it's cagey. I know, hi. I recognize the color and I feel like I just recognize it. I could tell it's like your type of name. That motherfucking shrimp, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying. You're home from duties after a year? Glad you're home. That's good to hear. Land of the Dead? Yeah, exactly. Day of the Dead setting? Yeah, that's exactly. Grim Fandango is that. You're sort of in like purgatory almost, and you're like helping people like move into the either like heaven or hell, like afterlife type situation. But it's very funny, fun point and click game with bullshit puzzles, and it's good. Okay, so things that we have left to do in this picture, which is like almost everything. But that's fine. Okay, so Cole Phelps, Ace Detective, I feel like that's done, right? Like, what else is there to do? I feel like that's, like, perfect. I nailed it. The next thing that I'll do, this is Slappy's, the framed newspaper that says Crooked Cop Fired. We're gonna put that over here in the corner. Then we have a cute opossum, a neon sign with missing letters, POV from behind the desk, which is how the picture is currently set up, a frog, the deadly premonition guy, a rotund mob boss, a penguin with a red hat, a droopy potted plant, drinking cabinet, My Chemical Romance poster, which got switched to something else, but I don't remember what it is, gun in a holster, a plaque that says World's Best Detective, Gimli as an assistant, a bad drawing of a grump notebook paper ruled bug guy, a wall or a floor safe with a bag of riches, a filing cabinet that's a bookcase, a banana pistol, a chalk goose, like a chalk outline of a goose, a self-portrait of me, a liver, a cigarette, Sniffus smoking cigarettes up each nostril, and a Grey Fox Wanted poster, and a detective with salmon's 4 sleeves. Whew, okay, that's everything that's on the list. So, just so that you have an idea of what we're setting up to do here. Okay, so I think let's do the detective framed for whatever. Crooked Cop Fired, that one. Next. I don't think that'll take too long. The only thing I'm concerned about is the writing. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit all that. Hi Darkstar, hi Thogling, hi guys. Oh no, not just salmon colored, actual salmon. Yeah, actual salmons for sleeves, I think, so. Hello accomplished, goodbye forever until next time. What's that in reference to? Also, I do have my seltzer with watermelon today. Hatsune Miku? Oh god, what? No. No. No more. Oh yeah, and I have a secret objective today for the drawing, and I'm sure that nobody will figure out what it is. What is my secret objective? You'll never know. Alright, so right now I'm just trying to pick the color of like old, faded, like newspaper. Like aged newspaper. This is your first noir type stream? You know, it takes some getting used to, and I do understand that sometimes when you're in a stream that's noir type for the first time. Y'all hear that? That's so loud. Okay. My window's open today. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Hi, ad script mixed with a hint of smog? Yes, exactly. What was that? You didn't hear it? Oh, okay, good. It was a car outside. They just like were driving away and they like revved the engine really loud. Old newspaper is jaundice colored? Well, it depends how old. But yeah, okay, let's put it here. Newspaper article. Okay. So I'm just gonna draw like a square and then we'll kind of adjust the size based on how big it needs to be to fit all the letters because that's gonna be a struggle. How much space did I allot for this? I guess like roughly that much, but we'll see how much we actually need. Alright, and then we can get some like newspaper ink color. Alright, it says crooked cop fired. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear the kids? There's kids outside like screaming. I don't know if you can hear that. The picture can be a dorky police academy graduation under the ignominious headline. I see. Okay, well let's just see how those letters look and how they kind of fit. And if they don't fit, then we'll do that instead. It's good to have the option though. But anyways, is that a dapper shrimp? What? No, I don't know what you're talking about. No one's guessed my secret objective for the stream yet. It's not that secret, but maybe they guessed. Okay, crooked cop fired. A shrimp on a boat? Is that my objective? I mean, maybe. I don't know what that really even means, but like, I'm okay with it. Okay. Oh, a stretch redeem? Thanks, Galaxel. No, it's just a reference? Oh, shrimp on a boat? The detective getting an award? I see, instead of like the title. Well, I'll just see what I can fit here and then we'll go from there, you know. E's are always really hard because you need space for the little like hole in the E and then it ends up being really tall. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? How is it going? Alright, because we can always do that too, but then it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, we can try it. You also have to see how it looks as a whole word. Sometimes, like, certain words just kind of read better. I mean, you can read it. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Okay, crooked cop. That shouldn't be too bad. Fired. I feel like it should be capital letters because it's like a news article. man, there's that E again. Here to ruin my life. Interesting. Hi, Yev. Just make the pixels smaller. Is that a shrimp with a hat? Dude. No, there's no shrimp with a hat. Everybody has to stop calling this a shrimp with a hat. Crocked? Crooked. Crooked. Crooked cop fired. Okay, we have a lot of space. I feel like we can, I feel like I could make this writing look better, but it's kind of fine. Oh, I thought you meant fired would be in all caps. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's gonna take up even more space. We could. That's not very professional though. Like for a newspaper, like they wouldn't be like, fired in caps. You can type it in real text. Although sometimes they'll do the entire title in caps, but they wouldn't do one word in caps. I guess maybe they might. Hi, Portal Prince. Fire that cop, Lamau. Can you type it in real text and adjust the size? I could, but then I don't think it would like do a good job making letters. Like if I scaled it down, I think you'd end up with a bunch of little blobules, which is okay, but it wouldn't really accomplish having words there. I feel like we can go with this, and then we just need like to draw a picture of a guy being like sad. Okay, we'll put that in here. Sad newspaper guy. I actually kind of want to put the letters in front of his face and then the paper behind his face, which means I have to put these on different layers, and I didn't really do that. I don't know. Alright, news, paper. Okay, whatever. The body of the article can just be lines? Oh yeah, definitely. But let's see if we can draw a picture of a guy. I feel like we might as well try. What's this guy look like? He's gotta be a cop, right? A crooked cop? What if the crooked cop fired their gun? Oh, crooked cop fired gun. It just says gun at the bottom in really small print. It's just like gun. Down here. That says gun. Don't worry about it. No. Okay. Alright, I want to draw... I don't know. What is this guy supposed to look like? Probably like... He's probably like got his like... hat with this shit on it. And he's like... I didn't do that shit. Look at his face. Yeah. He's crooked in more than one sense. We can give him eyes. Oh boy. There he is. He's crooked. He is. You picture Lieutenant Eckerd from 1989 Batman? Your head crooked cop looks like William. In your head, he looks like Willem Dafoe. How do I draw with such ease? Dude, it just flows, you know? Sometimes you just get a crooked cop and there they go. Alright, let's give him a shirt. I don't know, police shirts, like, they're usually wearing like a jacket. We're not gonna worry too much about it. He needs to have a collar though, right? I don't know how to really do that. That looks like an ascot. Or like some kind of necklace or something. I think I have to make it wider. Oh, hey Mogsy, you're back, but you have not adjusted your medication? Oh no. Well, just be careful when you're typing there. You've come to the right place. You're so glad you have a super long vacation ahead of you. Now you can pop in to enjoy a stream as long as you want. That does make me really happy. I feel like when you work hard for a long time, then you really appreciate when you have more time to do the things that you want to do. So I'm glad. Okay, we can do that maybe. I'm just trying to give him like a collar on his shirt, but it's really hard. He looks like a boat captain with this thing. I mean, I guess I can just give him like a badge or something? I don't know. There, that's him. That's what he looks like. And you know what? That's fine. And we're gonna give it the article now. Okay. Now we gotta write an article. I do really love doing this with pixel art because it always looks so good and it's like not that difficult to make these like little text things. I mean, like, can you imagine if writing was this easy? Like, to just write an article, you just had to be like, boop, 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 boop. Here's a bunch of letters and words and stuff. Doo-doo-doo, like, there's my article. We can give it, like, a paragraph and shit. Okay. And then we can do, like, a new thing. Damn, they're really popping off with this music here. Okay. Alright, and then it'll be like, article continues on page 12. Okay. That could be worse. I feel like we need, like, to underline stuff. Okay, I want to underline it. Do I like jazz? I write so fast it's like ChatGPT. I don't love jazz. I'm okay with it. It's more just for the noir vibe. Like, I feel like I gotta do it. I don't know. Like, it feels like obligatory. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. I don't know. You love jazz? Oh, alright. Well, then there you go. Ordinarily you hate jazz with a near psychopathic passion, but you make an exception for noir vibe. I feel like it just fits. I don't know. It's like what we're doing. Hey, Steve-O. My stream reminds you of Adventure Time? You never quite understand what's going on. The music's kind of wacky, but you like it? Hey, well, I'll take it. I'll take it, and I'm not returning it. And I'm not returning it not just because they won't take it back, but also because I want to keep it. Okay, now we have to frame this. And I have to draw this shit. I didn't forget about... oh wait. I didn't forget about these holes.
Okay, I think I got them all.
Alright, now we just gotta put a frame. Jazz is pretty broad umbrella. Jazz is so non-offensive. It can be offensive though. Like sometimes, and I'm not saying this is bad, but jazz gets really experimental. And so like it definitely can be like you're listening and you're like, yeah, like okay, oh, all right. Yeah, okay. You know, and you're just like trying to get what they're trying to say the entire time, and you just never quite get it. You know? I don't know. Oh, hey, Superior. Did I say hi to you? Hi. Hitting all those dissonant chords in unusual progressions? Yeah. Or it's just like one guy, like they have like a solo and it's just like one guy like plucking a string at irregular intervals, and you can tell that he's like super into it, but I have no idea what he's trying to say. You know, and then afterward they'll be like, that piece was about the reality of love, and you're like, what? How? I don't know what you're saying to me. And that's fine, you know, that's what art is for. Sometimes you just gotta be confused. Alright, we made a thing. I think to sell that this is like a thing in a frame, we have to put a shadow down. I think that will help. That is not what I wanted. I want much less. Yeah, like that. And then like that. And then we can do the same thing over here. Just be like, yeah, that's where it is. Damn, look at that shadow. Oh, the paper has to be dirty as well. Okay, paper, paper. Paper, paper. Hey, Captain Commander. Nah, you just got here? Hi? Well, hi. Again. Ears grow back healthy, Soups? Wait, you lost your ears, Superior? Don't do that. You're gonna need those. For listening, probably. I don't know what you do with your ears, but I would assume. I mean, you should be doing that. With all the trouble you get in. Coffee stains? Oh, good call, good call. Let's get a coffee stain. Coffee stains. Coffee stain. Okay, I can do that. I can do it. Put the coffee stain on his face? Oh yeah. 100%. And then we can put a few like drops and like dribbles. Does that look like a coffee stain? Like a cup? I feel like I can't tell. Ahem? Instead of an egg on his face, it's coffee. Noir, noir. Noir. Ahem. Hello. Hi, Hexamate. Kinda. It looks like a coffee ring. Yeah, I can't tell if it does or not. I don't know what's wrong with it, though. It might be a bit big. Maybe a little. But in my mind, this isn't a very big thing. It's a newspaper. You know, like a newspaper's like that wide. A coffee mug is like this. Um, good stain, but too much on his eye. You think? We can like lighten it up some. I feel like it's alright. I'm okay with it. Not too critical here, but you think it's a bit odd that it's right in the middle? I guess. You don't really care though? Okay. Well, I feel like the point is that they like put it on his face because like fuck him. It looks great. Thanks for doing your suggestion. You know, it's not like they did it by accident. It was like maybe on purpose, kind of. And then they framed it because they're like, fuck this guy. Now we're all critics? No, I want the back and forth. You weren't picking up on the meta narrative? Yeah, it's like crooked cop, and then there he is, and like fuck him. So then they put this stain and put it on the wall. Also, I have to move this small thing on the wall here over. Not that I know what it is. It's just a thing on the wall, okay? So don't worry about that. It's fine, it's very normal. Oh, hi Terrasso, what's up? How are you? Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to this Noir detective drawing. Okay, we added the crooked cop fired. Alright, what's the next thing? A cute opossum. Right. Right. So the opossum we decided is going to be standing on the liquor cabinet, which is going to be below the framed crooked cop thing. In order for the possum guy to be standing on that, we need to have a liquor cabinet, or at least know where it's going to be. So it's going to be about here. So I guess we can just draw a line and then kind of just go off of that. Let's do that. Okay. Noir. Oh. Opossum. Boom. Okay. So our cabinet's gonna be like here and here, so then the feet should be like there. It's cool to come back after a few minutes and see the rest of the article finished so perfect. I mean, that's what's fun about having like someone else doing the art, is that you can come back and you're just like, yo, look at the art. I do enjoy that, like putting an art stream in the background, and then I like check every once in a while and I'm like, damn, they did all this shit. It's nice. Wow, that happened so easily for me. Yeah, exactly. Not that I'm stressing too much, honestly. I feel like when I'm doing these, I'm not really stressing. Like maybe a little bit sometimes, but I'm not agonizing here. I mean, like look at this. This is just like one and done, you know? You got a watermelon today? Do you have seltzer? You gotta get watermelon and seltzer. Flaunting that sippy. Imagine if Da Vinci streamed painting the Sistine Chapel. That would be cool. That would be very interesting. I feel like there would be so many documentaries. Oh, you forgot to get a melon. Oh, you forgot to get a watermelon. I misread that. I was like reading what I wanted to see. Oh, hey, Mordico. You're so yipe-pilled right now? What is that? What's yipe-pilled? Oh, yipe. Also, I have to look up what an opossum looks like because I don't... Like, I know roughly, but I don't know. Aw, there's so many cute pictures of opossums. Like, they're kind of scary, but they're cute, too. Like a lot of animals. Okay, I want him, like, reaching up onto the paper. So I kind of need him like up grabbing something. But I guess I can just kind of make that happen. Look at this cute little guy. All right, I'm gonna import it so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Here we go. Boom. Save it. Then we gotta import it. There it is. Yipe pilled, medicine, yiper rifle. New term unlocked. Yippee. Oh, wait. Yipe or yippee? Now I don't know. Yippee pilled? Oh, he's so ready. What, the little possum? Yeah, very cute. He's doing the Malekith pose. Oh yeah, kinda. Hi, Turbulent Juice Time. What kind of underwear do trees wear? Trunks? Got 'em. Yippee. Okay, wait, what's yippee pilled? What does that mean? I drew that? No. No, this is a photograph of a possum that I imported. I drew this. I did not draw this possum photo. That would be impressive. It just means you're a happy guy? Well, you know what? That's awesome. Possum pixel art's off the charts. I drew the rabbit butt. I did. I drew this. I drew the, I drew this crime happening. I drew this thing. I drew so fast you look down for a second? No! Guys, please, don't. People are gonna think I stole this possum art photograph. Photographs are art. I don't know. Either way, I have to make this possum noir. Also, I realized last time that I forgot to give these bunnies cigarettes, but I want to do that today. I forgot, and they need to be smoking because it's noir, and they need to do that. Mayroon's dag possum. I'm just that good at art? No, please. Please, don't. Don't give me this credit. When Mario falls in the lava, he's like, wahaha, you felt that? Smoking is cool as heck. It's certainly noir as heck. It's not as cool for your lungs, but, you know, it's cool for, some things, I guess. Okay, I got some possum fur colors. Interesting. What are the characteristic features of a possum? Like, how am I gonna make it read like, oh, that's a possum, instead of just like, that's a round rat animal? This is so amazing. You didn't know I was into hyperrealism? No, please. I'm gonna have to do a disclaimer. I did not draw this. I did not. I did not. And then hold on. Okay. Did not. Anyone seen Over the Garden Wall? I have. It's so cute. I did not draw this. Wink? No, there's no wink. There's no like, I didn't do it. Like, no, that's not, no. No. See, I did not draw this. I did draw this. I did not draw this possum. This possum. Okay. The possum. Just so that's clear. Guys, I think she drew this. I drew this. I drew this. I did not draw this possum. Okay, just to be clear. I think this helps. It helps. Oh boy. Drawing is stressful. People didn't ever tell me that I would be accused impossible. Hi, Moonlit Lark. Moonlit Lark, welcome. I did not draw this possum. I'm just saying that now so that you don't get confused, but welcome. I did not draw this possum on the screen. You actually drew that and I have the credit. And I have to credit you? This is a photograph. This is a photograph. Oh, okay, who did draw it? Nobody. Nobody drew it. It's a photograph of a possum that got minimized. Ah! Okay, there. It's a photograph. Nobody drew it. I didn't draw it. Darkstar didn't draw it. It's a photograph of a possum. Do you think God is an artist? Maybe. But it's pixel? You can see it's pixel? Yeah, because I imported it, and so it just got pixelized, because this is a pixel art software. Wow, technology's impressive these days. Cameras, man. Cameras are great. Okay, I still don't know how to draw a possum. The characteristic features is probably like their white face with the dark ears and eyes. I feel like that's pretty... Like, rats don't have that, you know? Okay, let's draw like a body. Also, what else am I gonna try to have here? Okay, I'll try to keep him like here. So he's got his little like possum feet, and then his little arms. I don't know. He's really going for it. I wish that this color that I'm drawing with was easier to see from the background. 'Cause it's really fucking similar. And it makes it hard to tell what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, and then rats got darker fur too, right? Well, rats can have all different color fur, so sometimes it's gray, sometimes it's brown, sometimes it's white, you know. Sometimes they got multiple colors. Okay, so then he's gotta have a little possum snout. See, I feel like he's gonna look like he's been like strung up on the wall or something. I don't want that. Like, this looks like he's been like killed or something. Maybe we have to start over. I think he has to have a different pose. Is there a red rat? I wouldn't be surprised. Totally unrelated, you saw a rare black deer outside last night? Fallow deer, but black? Kinda impressed? That's really cool. That's a really cool find. How do I make this look like a possum? Okay, what if he's got like his little feet like this? So then he can have his little like tail situation. And then he's kind of got his like, because that's the other thing with possums, they got like kind of like the bottom of their body is like almost like a bag, like it just kind of like hangs, like it's like a big bag. I mean, it's kind of like every body, but I feel like it looks a lot like that on like possums and raccoons and stuff. What's the possum standing on? It's going to be a liquor cabinet, but I haven't drawn it yet. Okay, so then his body's gonna be twisting up, and he's gonna have his little possum hand reaching out, and then his other possum hand. So he's like doing that. And then his little possum snout. I feel like that's a little bit better. I think that makes him look less like he's dead. Like he's just been strung up on the wall or something. His body is... Okay, I think we gotta... He's big. I mean, possums are pretty big. I don't know, is he possuming? I can't tell. Some people have large and elaborate collections of liquor. That's true. I imagine that this collection will be large and potentially not the most sophisticated. I mean, like, you know, you gotta look at the state of this office, right? Like, not gonna be affording, like, the nicest shit here. That looks more like a dinosaur tail. Okay. I feel like this kind of has, like, possum vibes. The stance is kind of awkward, but I think that's kind of fun. When the liquor cabinet evolves into an alcoholic cabinet. You just did an image search for liquor cabinets, and some are huge and elaborate. You found a cool one made with distressed wood and chicken wire. Well, Slappy, if you find any really cool ones, we can use some for inspiration. There's some cool 50s modern ones that would fit in. Send them in Discord and I'll import them, and then we can like base our cabinet off that. Draw one, Slappy? Yeah, or you could draw one in pixel art and then I can put it right in. Okay, hold on. Alright. Okay. So here's the other thing. His fur is kind of like brown. I don't know if I want to do the whole like brown modeled fur situation. I don't know if that's gonna like work in pixel art, but we're just gonna try and see like what we can kind of get. I mean, that's not like the worst. Okay, I'm not unhappy about that. I am gonna add his like black feet and head and details. His little feet are all mucky. It's so cute. He's mucking around. He's adorable. He's facing the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have his little eyes like staring back at us like this. But I'll figure out the details later. And by later, I mean like in a few minutes when I have to do that part. Like this could be more, less black. Okay. Alright, his little mucky feet. Interesting. How dark are their feet? Like, oh, they have pink toes. I'm looking at another image. They have dark feet and then little pink toes. Oh my god. Interesting. Okay. That's gonna be interesting to do. Their tail definitely looks like a rat's tail. Looks like he's wearing some sexy boots. I mean, maybe he's just put those on to like do his heist. And then their tail kind of like pokes out of their fur. Yeah, like their fur just kind of stops and then they just have like a tail. Interesting. Yeah, their hands, it looks like they're wearing little gloves because their fingers are pink. That's really blending in with the newspaper. Okay, I'm gonna solo this for a second just so that you can actually see what I'm doing. But then we'll just figure out some way to make those colors not too similar to each other. Gotta blend this guy. Okay, the feet shouldn't really be blended as much because they're kind of like poking out of the fur a little bit more. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. You posted the 3 you like, but you didn't draw any? Oh no, that's okay. In art and food? Okay, when we get to the liquor cabinet, I will pull those up. Imagine if we had tails. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think like it would be so cool to have a tail. I just felt like it would be fun. It seems kind of whitish too. Maybe throw in white into his fur. Their heads are white. And yeah, it looks like there's maybe some white around their like hind legs, but I don't know if I want to get that into the details. I think it's gonna be more confusing. But let's get, okay, here we go. So then, okay, their face is like white with their little eyes and their nose and stuff. Interesting. We can work on this face shape too. I kind of just did like a random shape, but okay. Prehensile tails? Well, not like that. More like a full tail. Like I feel like if I had a tail, I would want it to be like a functional full tail. I don't know what it would be doing exactly, but I would want it to be doing something. But yeah, I don't know if I would want it to have like fur or anything. I feel like I would just want it to be like, I don't know, I guess like a skin tail would be kind of weird. Okay, how do we want to put the eyes? I feel like they should be closer to the front. He's got his little pink nose. That's pretty cute, honestly. Ew, not a furry tail on a human. Looks like an alien. But then you have to have like a skin tail, which I feel like would look kind of weird. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, what if it had, like, hair? I don't know. That would be maybe worse. Monkeys? Yeah, monkeys' tails are, like, furry. How's it going? Hi, Halloween. We're discussing if we'd like to have tails or not. I don't know. Yeah, skin tail would be weird. Glad we don't have one of those, especially you. You super don't have one of those? Okay, Parlian, jeez. Just hiding the fact that you've had a tail this entire time and didn't tell any of us. Hey Goose, what's up? Hi Halloween, hi guys. How you doing? Welcome. Would you guys want to have tails if you could? Or no? If you did have one, it wouldn't be prehensile? Okay, well, good. No. Tell everyone how much I love you. I love Goost. Goost is my favorite chatter. Along with all my other favorites, of course. Which is all of you. You'd love you a tail, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna rephrase it the way I want it to read. Yeah. I feel like it'd be fun. Like, how much more sassy could you be? Lamau. Imagine being Sophia's favorite chatter. Yeah, you might know what it's like. I'm just saying. You may know. Okay, we gotta give this guy little fingers. 'Cause he's too cute to not have fingers. So we're gonna give him little fingers. Aw. These little nasty little claws. I like him. You're so upset that you can't tap? You still can't believe you said prehensile tails aren't real tails? I mean, they are. It's just like not what I would want. It's not like what I imagined in my mind when I was a kid and I was like, I want a tail. Because, I mean, having a skin tail would be weird. But also, like, I don't know, it's like... I don't know, I think it'd be weirder if your tail had hair on it, like it had, like, fur. Because I don't have fur. Okay, he's totally blending in with this paper. But I think this is fixable. We just have to... do this. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. This is unfortunate that they blend together so much. I mean, we don't have to put the possum there. I just think it's a funny spot. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just try to replace the color here with something much lighter. So the article still exists and you can still kind of see the possum. Okay, and then the other thing I'm going to do is that, so that the text doesn't line up with his eyeballs. And then I think I need to make his face a little bit darker because it's blending in with the paper too much. Or I could make the paper darker. Let's make the paper darker. Hey John, what's up? How are you? Cats and dogs have furry tails? They do, but they have fur. Next topic, what about the tails? You don't want to talk about having a tail? Kinda, yeah. Efficient? Yeah. I gotta be efficient, and then I waste a bunch of time talking to y'all and not drawing. Contrast with the wall more? Yeah. I think I'm going to, make the paper darker. Because it could just be a super old newspaper. Like, I've seen newspapers get to be, like, dark when they're super old. Okay. Do, like, this. I'm gonna do this in a kind of stupid way, but it's a way that I want to do it because it's not as much effort. Darken paper. Alright. Why? Why is it like this? There's shit on other parts here. Okay. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this shit. And then this will be perfect. Maybe. And this has to go here. Okay. And then we can do that. Kinda. I think that kinda works. They're still kind of blending together though. Which is unfortunate. You were talking about the avocados? Yeah, newsprint is pretty acidic, so it yellows and decays fast. Or make the paper lighter. Back in the 1950s, you could have a liquor cabinet in your office. Yeah, I guess, well, you know what? I feel like you still can. Just because, like, sometimes you have drinks at, like, business meetings, like, that used to be more common. But yeah, nowadays that's definitely a lot less common in the US. If newsprint is acidic, then what are lemons? Lemons are clearly just newspapers, obviously. I didn't think I could keep this from you forever, but I thought I would have more time. But you know, it's okay. How do I separate this possum from this paper, man? It's not like completely blended in there, but it really like, it's just there's multiple different points at which it's like really blending together. Frickin' possum, man. Ruining my life. A shadow? I was thinking that, but I can't have a shadow around his entire body. Like, it'd have to be on one side, and then the other side's still gonna be blending with him. I think also I'm gonna just do this, because I think part of this part is like blending in. I think that helps a little. Maybe? See, and then this is blending in with this here. Outline the possum in black or darker gray torso? Yeah, I guess I could darken it. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something even dumber than I did before to darken the paper. I'm going to darken it this way. And it's really stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Because we're trying to get the job done, okay? We're not trying to do good, proper art here. Why is this not drawing? Excuse me? Oh, it's on the wrong... Okay. Hold on. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I want. God damn it. Fuck. I was trying to reuse this layer so that I could just use... I don't have to make like a new layer with opacity, but I'll just make a new layer with opacity. Okay, it's fine. Darken... possum. You're Super Saiyan with the pen. Your Goku brought your ego with you and it's Kung Fu? Whoa. I mean, welcome. Welcome. I'm glad you're feeling good and just, you know, I don't know. You got a lot of confidence going on, but welcome. How are you? There's one thing you notice in pixel art, it's the finer details. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pay attention to those little things that can kind of like make or break something that you're doing. Or like sometimes something will just not be reading correctly and it's hard to figure out why. I feel like that helps. I feel like that's helping. Okay, but let's try without the... Yeah, that helps. That helps. Aw, he's so cute still. I really like him. No tail? But it's a Bring Your Tails Club? There's a tail right here. Does that mean you have a tail? Oh, good question, good question. Get out? Wait, you don't have a tail? Bro. Drink damn you? Thanks a burnt. Also, hi. Welcome. Okay, but here's the most important thing, guys. And this cannot be forgotten, and I just honestly can't even believe it took me this long, but this possum has to be Noir. Okay. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Because if I give him like a little jacket, he's not gonna look like a possum anymore. He's just gonna look like a little man. Spray it with the essence of Noir. Give it a pocket watch? It doesn't even have a pocket. I can give him a little hat, but his hat would be like covering everything. Like, I kind of want to just not do anything to him, but then he's not Noir. He's just put a cigarette in his paw. I guess that's true. His little hands are like spread though. That's why he's got to hold it. Red tie, magnifying glass, but he's facing away from us. Like he's this is his spine right here. And he's like looking like up, and then you can see his eyes because he's looking, you know what I mean? Put the tie on backwards. Well, then it's definitely gonna be confusing. Also, hi Thebes. He could be holding a magnifying glass. He could be pressing it against the newspaper. That's a good call. Let's do that. Wristwatch? Dude. Look at his wrist. Look at this wrist right here. Easy? Dude, look at the wrist. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to put a wristwatch on him? Even if he's like blinged out, like, you know what I mean? I can fit a watch on there? Dude, don't. Don't say these things to me. Sometimes you guys make these points and I'm like, do you see this? How am I gonna do this? If I can do it, you can do it better in 10 times in the same amount of time. You couldn't do this. The best I can do as far as a wristwatch is this. That's the best I can do. 1 pixel right there. That's the face of the watch. And it's so unclear what that is. It just looks like a mistake. But I'm gonna do a magnifying glass. Actually, art. Point at it. Cheese. Point at what? I'm not pointing. What am I pointing at, huh? Okay, wooden handle magnifying glass. Oh god, more brown. This picture can't take much more brown, especially not in this section. There's already a lot of brown. Oh boy, that's gonna be confusing. What other colors can magnifying glass handles be? There's a duck detective. He's driving the car. I'm gonna add duck detective. It's been redeemed. It's there. Is the car a taxi? No, that's a good point though. It is yellow. It's just like a hot rod, you know? So it's yellow. Oh, yippee. Yeah. But it's just a yellow hot rod. There was one particular car in LA Noir that I liked to steal, and it was like, it would come in a couple different colors, but one of them was yellow, and I don't know why, but I would call it like the shrimp car or something like that. I don't know. I think it just kind of had like that vibe. It didn't look like a shrimp. It just looked like some kind of fancy car. You know who else drove a yellow hot rod? Gatsby. There you go. What color should this magnifying glass be? You know, it's gonna be purple because fuck you, we need colors in this picture and I don't care and it doesn't make sense. But it's a possum. So like, whatever. You know? Like what, you know? Like what do I know? Okay, he's holding it. And it's like... too big. I don't want it to be square though. That looks like I'm like a bubble wand because of the color. It looks like he's gonna blow bubbles with it. No. See, this is why it has to be like brown or something, but then it's gonna blend in with the frame even more. No. Oh boy. Okay, let's see, what other color? Gold? I guess it could be gold. A solid gold magnifying glass? That is the kind of like pesky type of thing. Oh, bless you. Oh, Tex! Oh my god, thank you. 44 months. Bless you, Tex. Hello. I'm drawing a possum right now. It's a noir possum. I'm trying to find a better color for this magnifying glass. I'm gonna look up pictures of magnifying glasses. Because if I find one that's like a color other than brown... Oh, look, they're all brown or black. Okay, well there's one that's like red and gold, but literally 90% of them are black. And then like 5% are brown. And then every other color is in like the remaining 5%. You're loving the opossum? Thank you for drawing it? Oh, of course. It's very cute. I'm happy about it. But yeah, Tex, how are you doing? How's your week been going? I feel like this color is okay. Okay. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. How do I make it look gold? Gold. It's that shiny problem again, where to make stuff look like gold, it has to be shiny. Okay. Okay. A possum? Why? You're doing meh? It was redeemed. It was redeemed, that's why. So I'm trying to make it noir because this is a noir detective office, so the possum is holding a magnifying glass and reading this article, I guess. Subbo redeemed it? Yes. So you can blame Subbo. It has nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything wrong this time. Usually it is my fault. But it's not this time. Okay, I'm trying to make this gold look shiny, but it's really hard. With so few pixels. It kind of looks shiny, but then it doesn't look like a circle. Man, can you guys hear these children outside yelling? Like, it's miraculous if you can't, because I just worry about their, like, vocal cords. No? Because they're out there so often, like, every day, just wailing and yelling, and I'm like, damn. I mean, like, I know when I was a kid, I probably used to do shit like that all the time, but, like, how did I not just... Kids are banshees? I just don't know. It's just every single thing that they speak is just, like, a complete... unhinged scream. Like everything they speak. You don't hear it personally? I don't know how they do it. But yeah. Can you guys really not hear that? They're literally just screaming. I think they're playing soccer or something. For noir, surely an owl would be more appropriate. Well, we got an opossum, so we just gotta love what we have here. And honestly, I think it's super cute. I like it. I really want to try to give him a hat. I I don't know if it's gonna be possible. I feel like it's gonna make it look weird and it's not gonna make sense. Stretch redeem? Okay, one sec. But I wanna try. Because it would be super cute if he did have a hat. Okay. Oh god, what? This is a really tricky angle to draw a hat from. I'm trying to draw a hat from like top on, which is just really strange. Okay. And then it's like darker, and there's like this part of the hat, and it's like this. I feel like that's like the best I can do. Because that's like the top part of the hat, and then like it's dark. That does not look like a hat at all. Is the magnifying glass a possum-sized magnifying glass? Well, yeah, of course. You know, he wants to read the text for himself. Pew, pew, pew. There was a group of them who used to play outside your house, but they stopped. Did they ever go to the ice cream truck, or were they, like, long gone by the time the ice cream truck would show up? You shot the possum? Oh my god, Thievius, no. No, don't do that. How do you guys not hear these children? I don't. I guess the mic is just doing some work. Glass? Yeah, I got you. Okay. You're deaf as it is a lot of the times. The ice cream truck only came when it was dark, so the kids were at home. Your dog says hi? Well, I say hi to your dog. And tell your dog that it's not okay to shoot possums and that you would never do that. Okay, that's the possum. Alright. Okay. So we've got Cole Phelps, we got the bunnies in a trench coat, we got the crooked cop fired, we got the possum. Alright, next is the neon sign with missing letters. Although, I think I want to do the liquor cabinet next because Slappy dropped some images of that and we just drew the possum, so we might as well draw the liquor cabinet. So let me do that. Alright, let's see. Oh, these are very nice. Okay, we got 3 different ones. Interesting. Okay, so... Okay, if you guys want to see them, they're in the Discord. I'm thinking about which one I want to choose. So, the first one is very nice. It's a square, it has 2 doors. The thing is, it's all wood, so you wouldn't see any of the liquor inside. So I could have it open, but then, like, I probably only want to have it, like, half open. So then you're not going to see as much of the liquor. But maybe that's fine. The other one has, like, a mesh front. But it's not as much of, like, a liquor cabinet. Okay, I think I'm going to do the first one. You take the one with the panther statue. That one is interesting. It's very angular. It's like a trapezoid shape. Oh, I have to stretch. It's like a trapezoid shape, but like... It only has like 3 bottles in it. Like, I feel like you want to have the kind of liquor cabinet with like the X's so that you can like put a bunch of shit. Or like just like deep so you can put a bunch of stuff. What's the difference between red panda hat and what? Is that some kind of trick? Why are trash pandas not red? I don't want to read that. I don't know. Gotcha? I didn't read it. I read half of it. Trucked you? I didn't read it. Tricked? I don't... Oh, because it's like and because you spaced it out? Bro, I don't understand. I don't know. What do we do? So in my mind... Okay, I like this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Then... What I'm gonna do... is... Okay, here we go. Alright, I saved this one. I might alter it a little bit to either give it a glass front. Do you guys not hear that? Can you guys hear that? That kid's like got one of those like grass whistle things, I think, and it's squeaking. He's just squeaking it super loud. Tell them to shut up. No, they're having fun, you know? My audio is faint. Can you guys not even hear me? Sounds like a screaming locust. Can you hear it? It's so... I have to be 50 plus to shout get off my property. They're not even on my property. I don't have property. They're not on it. They're like across. They're so loud. You can't, but that's how you imagine it? Yeah, dude, it's just so shrill. I can't believe you guys can't hear it. That's why I kept stopping, because every time I would speak, it was like, pew, pew. Okay, anyway, I was uploading a thing, importing a thing. This is one of the liquor cabinets from Slappy. Very nice. I think I might change the front to be glass or mesh. Or have one of the doors open. Best form of birth control is to spend an hour with children before bed. I drew this? That's amazing. No! No! Look. Look. Disclaimer. I did not draw this. Hold on, we just gotta get rid of the possum part. I did not draw this, see? Actually did not mean to do that. Hold on, wait, hold on. Here we go. I don't want to delete part of the cabinet. Wait. Wait. There, disclaimer. I did not draw this cabinet. You know it's unrealistic? A liquor cabinet with a tail? Yeah, exactly. I didn't draw it. Really realistic? No. The cabinet looks like 50s faux furniture thing. No, it's good. So we can do this and have one of the doors be open. Okay. We need this perspective lines as well to help us. Let's get this. Let's pick like this like warmer, richer brown. New at IKEA, the Tails collection furniture but with a tail. I feel like that must be a thing. Not at IKEA, but just like somebody must have made a furniture with a tail at some point, right? Okay, I want to make this liquor cabinet. I want it to be like the Huggenderf or the Powpley. What are you saying? I know that's supposed to be like IKEA furniture names. What would I do if there was someone's... If that was someone's thing and I went to their house and all their furniture had tails? Well, I would ask more about it. Because there could be like a good reason. You know? But there also could not be. And either way, I want to learn about this person. Okay, where do I want to put this cabinet? I feel like I want to put it here. Liquor cabinet. Furry furniture? I guess. With tails. I don't know. Okay, that's the other thing, is I want to... Okay, wait. I have to first erase this. And then this, and then I want to put this, like... here. And then this is gonna come down. Like that. Okay. Okay. I think that the cabinet is working. Oh boy. Okay, I need more perspective lines. To get all these angles right. Okay. I think that's fine. Man, I never like bother with this kind of stuff with like the perspective. +1 for silly puns? You forgot that furries exist until people say it? Are those vanishing point lines for perspective drawings? They are! It's not the most official, but, you know, it's better than not doing them and just guessing. Which is what I usually would do. And then I would just be like, you know. You know how it is. Close enough. But this is good too. Although honestly, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. See, I don't like that this is going off the image. I want it to be... But then there's gonna be no room for the safe. God damn it. I don't like it. I want to make this more... Okay, I'm gonna just make it more narrow, but like, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine. I guess I could just go like this. Like that. I don't know. Okay, get out of here, perspective lines. We don't need you. I guess. I kind of like immediately want them back, but no. I feel like I fucked it up. This possum tail is also kind of blocking everything, so I can't see. That's not helping either. I don't know. Okay, it works well enough. I could always extend the picture to the left, maybe? No, but then it wouldn't be like the dimensions of a screen. Like, I don't know what this picture's gonna be used for, if anything, at all, but then it can't be used for, like, a desktop background or something. But it's okay. It'll all get figured out. In the end. Okay, just gonna color the top of this a lighter brown. And then... Okay, so then we have to put on the feet. It's gonna make it look like an old TV. You heard them then? Dude, I'm telling you. I'm so amazed you can't hear them more. They are just screaming. Luckily, the sun is almost down, so they will go inside. But, yeah. They're just screaming over there. For TV, there was liquor. I mean, honestly, I need my perspective lines back. God damn it. Immediately need them back. Okay, so this part of the cabinet, this... God, I hate like following rules like this to like make it look correct and like calculating it out. Like I know it's important, but like I don't care. You know? Like why's it gotta be like this? You know, now the cabinet looks like it's super deep. Which, like, I guess it should be, or so, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. No, I can't. Okay, whatever. It looks like it's deeper than it should be right now. But you know what? That's none of my concern, I guess. There you go. Bigger on the inside than on the outside? Yeah, it looks like that. I don't know. I guess it's fine. You know, if somebody's gonna like look at this drawing and be like, hey, that liquor cabinet looks like it's bigger on the outside than on the inside, I'll be like, you know what? That person might just be looking at this too much. An unnecessary amount. Okay. Hermione's liquor cabinet? Maybe so. I didn't think about that, but, you know, yeah, possible. Okay. Okay. Diagon Alley? Oh, yeah, right. Because that place is, like opens up a bunch once you go in. Okay. Do I want to put... So I want to put a door on the front... I need to put feet on it as well. I feel like, no, I like that. Okay, I want to put feet on it. Do I want this? I don't know. Okay, feet. You were thinking of that one cabinet that leads to Nocturne Alley? That they find that room that they find in the room of requirement, but you can't remember if the cabinet had a name? Is that like a Harry Potter thing? You thought it was a pun on the perspective lines? Vanishing cabinet? Yes? Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't know there was like a cabinet. I thought that was like a Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe thing. I guess that's a closet? I don't know. Okay, let's just get this thing. Get these feet going. Man, look at those little feet. They're so small. It's funny though, I like it. Okay. No, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna just put this like that. Because whatever. I feel like it doesn't look good. These little feet. They look weird. Maybe I just need to make them more... I don't know. How do I... Look at this shit. Look at these little feet. That's the 50s feet? I know, but they just... They're just making it all weird. It's making it look like some kind of bug box. Okay, the foot... Top of the foot would be here, and then it would come down, and it would be like this. And then it's gotta be pointy. Girl, that looks like a damn insect's leg. Unless I make the foot bigger, but then it's gonna be like, this is a big ass foot. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that? It looks like a burnt piece of chicken. You know? I don't know what the hell this foot is supposed to be doing. These feet, man. Now we're on a Peruvian flute. Yeah, it's like a, in the game, there's like a street fair, and they have a, I guess, Peruvian flute. I don't know, but that like pan flute sounding thing. It's fun. Okay, this foot would then come out here. I guess. I don't know. And then you wouldn't be able to see the other foot, so I'm not putting it. God, those feet look weird. Those feet look weird as fuck. I don't know. Do they look weird to anyone else? They used to play that a lot down here in your city at the Riverwalk. Maybe they still do. That sounds really fun. Maybe if they were a darker shade. San Antonio. Those little feet. I do not like those at all. The back one seems further out than the others. Yeah, maybe. It's just so hard because then... then there's almost like nothing to it. Which makes it just also feel weird. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. This foot choice is really fucking weird and difficult. Didn't think this would be this difficult. I don't know. They have a bronze statue of Fonzie? The Fonz? I could take the feet from another cabinet? I could. It's true. But you know, this 50s cabinet is gonna look the way it is supposed to. I don't know. I'm gonna get all indignant about this cabinet. Okay. Alright, so then I have to decide what I want to do about the doors. Because I could have both doors closed and just have it be like glass or mesh or something, and then you can see liquor bottles, or I can have it be a regular door and like one door's open and then you can see it. I feel like I'm gonna do them closed. I'm gonna do them closed. Okay, where's this? Cabinet doors. With a thumbs up, if you remember correctly. Oh, the Fonz with a thumbs up. Okay. How do I make these cabinet doors? Because they're gonna be like the same color as the front. Maybe I just put like a little slightly darker like line. Okay, let's see. So if I do that, I put a dark line. Oh god, is that even the middle? Okay, hold on. Width 30, so then we go here. Okay, it's gonna be slightly off center because I don't want to make this double wide, and yeah. It really looks off center. Okay, hold on. Do I have to do this? 13 and 13. I'm gonna see if I can get away with making it uncentered, off center. Oh my god, why? Please, let me draw. Okay. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. You have a statue of a Chinese laborer who built the railroad, not as good as the Fons, much better. Sounds cool, makes historical sense. Transcontinental Railroad and all that. Yeah, right. Okay. This has like these little gold shiny handles. I can steal that color from here. Okay, that looks nice. Okay. I could put decanters on top if there's room with the possum. Okay, but the other thing I want to do is I want to cut this out. Man, it'd be so cool if making furniture was this easy. You just like cut stuff out and it's just like that. Okay, and then I want to add glass to it. The Fonz never got thrown into a cave with dynamite so he could haul capital transcontinentally. Whoa. Yeah, I remember learning about all that stuff like a long time ago, the railroads, but I don't remember it that well at this point. So yeah. It's you? Mortimer David Brown? Hi, Kiteman. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm drawing a very snazzy, fancy liquor cabinet. Your name? You're doing okay? Thanks for asking. Okay, well, that's good to hear. The canary started singing and he was like, "A," and then everything blew up? Whoa. What the hell are you talking about? Y'all have gone off into a location I don't know where it is. Okay. Oh god, this thing needs shelves, doesn't it? It's from the show Happy Days. Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days? What? Y'all are vibing and commiserating. It's like when you're a kid and I mean when you're I guess if you're like with kids and they start talking about something and you've no fucking idea what they're saying and they're just like bopping and having a good time and you're like, okay, whatever. Me when you're commiserating. There you go. Alright, we gotta draw the liquor. Any specific requests, you guys, for a liquor? Bopping miserably? Yeah, I guess so. That's some nice glass? Thank you. I feel like it came out nice. still think the feet are weird, and I have to, like, texture this thing and make it look dirty because it's far too nice to be in this room right now. It's gotta be scotch in there? Okay, let me look up scotch bottle. Because I don't know what any of this shit looks like. Alright. Okay, it's like a bottle. There's like golden looking liquid in it. Alright, okay. So there's like... That is not what I wanted. Alright, there's like the top. And then it's like golden. Looks like a honey color. Like a dark honey. Okay. Interesting. Hey, you're Scotch? Oh, right. Yeah. Right. There you go. Cheap gin and Scotch. Maybe gin too? Okay. We can do that. Now you crave a gin martini? Scottish? Hi, Scotch. I'm dead. Okay. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh. I should probably, you know what? I should probably draw this, like, semi-opaque. I don't know if that's gonna look good, but we can just try it out. This bottle that I'm looking at as a reference is like pretty fat. How did I do it before? Was it literally just like this? Because that looks weird. I guess I can make it less fat. Oh god, but now the neck is a problem. Okay, just kidding. It has to be a fat bottle. Okay. Dude, I don't know, that doesn't look like a fucking bottle. I need this to be darker. I do need the, like, glass part of the bottle. The only way to save your life is to amputate? Whoa. What? When your BAC reaches blood alcohol reaches a certain level, they just declare yourself to be made of liquor. Off topic, you cut your shin at work today and you didn't notice until you got home. There was blood dripping down and no one even noticed? Oh my god. Can't explain your blood-related situation at work because this is a PG stream? You were cutting your hair the other day and the guard fell off the clippers and you didn't realize until you buzzed the back of your head. It was fixable, but you had a bit of a gasp. Oh my god. Damn, that sucks. If it weren't for chat, this stream would be pretty PG-13. Wait, what? Does that mean... Okay, so like you guys are the problem? Is that what we're saying here as the thesis? You're trying your best to be nice. I know. See, I want the bottle to be like partially empty. I guess that's fine. And then we just need to put like a label. And the label's like, don't drink scotch. Drink something else. Okay, there's one bottle. Nice amber color liquor. Thank you. I feel like, yeah, the color looks good. Okay, we gotta get another bottle in there. There's nothing wrong with a little swearing. That's true. Blood tastes kind of good anyway. I guess. Oh, Tex! Thank you. Thank you, Tex, for gifting a sub to Superior. 92 gifted subs. Wow. Almost to 100. That's so many. Like slow and steady, I guess. Okay, vodka. Vodka, yeah, there's like a lot of like tall, skinny bottles. Vodka's tricky because it's all clear, so it's like, well, just like clear bottle. Like, I don't know how else to draw this. We could give it like a red cap, I guess. For variety. Bright green absinthe? Oh, hey, Slay the Beast. Superior actually banned you from the stream for swearing? Whoa, Superior. Saint Tex, the sponsor. Hi, milady, I missed you. Hi, Ginger, what's up? Yeah, what ad script said? What did ad script say? Oh, absinthe? Hey, what's up? Hi. Give him some lager? Okay, hold on, I'm still working on this vodka. Still not really sure how to make it look like there's liquid in it. Because it's clear. Like, I don't know, like how do you tell when there's a liquid in a glass bottle? Like a level? There's a level, maybe? Like, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Jaeger as in Jägermeister? What did I say? Did I read something else? Oh, lager. I don't know why I read that. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, okay. Slightly different transparency. Clear liquid. I just don't know, like, because this doesn't look right. I feel like it looked more right like this. But it still doesn't look right, you know? But whatever. Whatever, moving on. It looks like a bottle. I don't care. Okay. Let's see. Jaeger. Ooh, interesting. Oh yeah, that is like green. Okay, I can do that. That at least has like more of an appearance to it. That makes it slightly easier. It looks like a finger flicking off. Whoa, what? Oh, hi, Fan of Light. You'll be lurking until you have something dumb to say? I love that. Me too. I'm not gonna speak until I have something dumb to say. I'm just thinking smart things. Damn it, I fucked up. Okay, anyway. I guess this has like a red cap? No, it's like green. It's green and red. Man, this Jaeger bottle is very distinct. I don't know. Then the parts with the liquid are like super dark green. So I guess we just do that. Okay, and then the label is like white and green with red. Okay. I can do this. Oh, okay. That's like too big. I don't like that. Okay, then we gotta give it like a belt. The label has a belt. I don't know why. Just does. Okay. Belt. And then there's like a green border, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Maybe, but I don't think so. I mean, we can do that. I guess. I don't know. It looks like a Christmas bottle or something. What is going on here? We're drawing a liquor cabinet for this Noir detective office. So far, it's like the nicest thing in here. It actually does look pretty nice. I do have to dirty it up though a little bit. I know you'd actually stream yourself typing in Microsoft Word to talk to chat. Nice save, but the sentence without parentheses is still true. Superior isn't cool enough for Klingon Scrabble. He's way too cool for it? Oh, damn. If you were a streamer, what would be your first game? You don't know? Probably nothing good? You would stream VR Rodeo Clown? Be pretty derpy? I don't know, yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what's a good first game? I feel like you gotta pick something that, like, you have fun with. So that you can, like, keep the vibes up and, like, be, like, bopping around and stuff. If that's your style, I don't know. Okay, we gotta make this cabinet dirtier. You'd stream that for $20,000? You're not paying that much? I mean, I would stream for $20,000. No. $20,000? It's a lot of dollars. Who's gonna give you $20,000? You know? Ernest goes to Tijuana? Hopefully no one? What do you mean hopefully no one? Because you don't want to play the game? I mean, you want $20,000, don't you? You gotta get your money. I don't know how we got onto this. I think that I'm just drawing a liquor cabinet and my brain's like, goodbye. I'll see you later. How do we make this cabinet look dirtier? It just looks too nice. I want it to look like it used to be nice and then it got messed up. You saw Ernest scared stupid when you were little and you had nightmares for a week? You'll give anyone 20k if they can tell you what's in your pocket? Oh, is that a Lord of the Rings reference? Is it your hand? Lint? Ooh. Is that a real game or are you making fun of Earthbound? It's a strawberry? It has to be a metaphor for something? Wrong? What about my guess, Darkstar? Go to jail? Okay, I didn't guess. I didn't guess even. The metaphor is not a strawberry? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Right, I have to fuck this cabinet up. You didn't say people were going to jail for wrong guesses? Wrong? What, wrong to me? How do you even know what's in your pocket if you didn't check with your hand? Sometimes I don't know what's in my pocket. You know? Then I'm like, oh shit, a receipt that's been in here for 3 weeks that I may or may not have washed my pants with. You know what I mean? You can't prove that there isn't lint. That's a good point, there probably is. Okay, how do I make this look? Okay, what things happen to cabinets? Cabinets are old and then they sit in a thing and they get dusty and then the wood gets dull and then like people bang into them and they get dented and stuff. I don't know how any of that is gonna like appear. Like just like scuffs? Bullet holes? Oh, that's interesting. Because of like the setting. Okay, we could put bullet holes. I'm thinking if I want to make it like dusty. Dusty on top. I don't think that like reads as dust. I mean, we can always like... Oh, just kidding. I was gonna like erase the areas where the possum like walked through. Seems like a pet possum. It has a possum on it. Implied filth. Well, no, but it looks super nice. Chat, what is this art for? I don't know. We're just making a noir detective office for fun. But I don't know. I don't know. We could... I don't know. The art is for art. It's art for art. A is for art. I don't know. This is Elder Scrolls 6? Oh my god! Todd, finally. It's for my AFK screen? No! It's just for the drawing. Just for drawing. I'll just switch them out. You know what? I'll just pull this up like randomly. Just sometimes I'll just be like, here you go. Here you go, guys. Here's a screen. Have fun. Like, I don't know. No one said that I had to be responsible on here. Okay. For when someone redeems the detective read, then it's gonna be even more disruptive than it already is. I do need to put a shadow below this thing. Okay, I guess we can try to put bullet holes in it. What do bullet holes look like? Bullet holes in wood. These are all fake bullet holes, and they look fake. Why wouldn't they just send me actual bullet holes? They're like, here's some bullet holes from a video game where a person drew bullet holes. Like, what about places where a bullet's been shot into? What about that? I would like to see that, please. Man, so many of these are fake. What the hell? I want real bullet holes. Do I have to type real? Real bullet holes? Dude, these are all fake bullet holes. What is going on? Okay, well it looks like there's like a hole and then part of the wood like splinters off. That's what I'm kind of gathering. But it's hard to tell what of these is real. Only alcoholics have a cabinet of aged scotch in their room? Maybe. Okay, so this is gonna show through. Alright, so we can do like a nice like line of shots. Like somebody came in and just fired off some shots here. Like that. I feel like an alcoholic would just have drunk it. I guess that's a good point. I mean, it depends at what point you're at. Because like if you're at the point in alcoholism where you just drinking everything that you have until you can't buy anymore, that's like a different point than just like, I always keep it around and it's there and I kind of drink throughout the day and like, I don't know. It's just different. Like how functional are you, I guess? Okay, bullet holes. Alright, we gotta add some like fragments. Look at that expert Jaeger. That's a refined alcoholic. See? There you go. You win $1 million. Congrats, Darkstar, for answering the question and getting it right. Wait, what was in your pocket? Did you say it, or you're just not gonna say? You said wrong, go to jail to everyone else. That doesn't seem fair, or even how this would work. Yeah, you can't just give yourself $1 million. That's lame, bro. You promised all of us that million. Every single person in here. Nothing? There was nothing in your pocket? Well, you know what? I'm gonna sue. Because I feel that I was tricked into guessing when there was no chance of me winning. And I don't like that. You got my hopes up? You got my spirits up? And I just don't know how you could do this to me. Okay, I'm trying to put bullet holes through to the other side. To kind of help sell that it got shot through. I can't tell if it really reads as bullet holes or not. See, he's just goofing. Can't believe Superior and Kiteman are streamer friends now after all the time he's jilted you. Wait, who jilted you? You got jilted? Did you get left at the altar, Parlian? Superior, if you agreed to marry Parlian, you better have shown up to that shit. Literally every day. Hi, Boopert. Welcome. You cannot jilt. Do not jilt. You don't remember jilting anyone, whatever that means? You jilted. Spoken like a jilter. Okay, I feel like the cabinet is done. If we really wanted to make the cabinet look shitty, we could break one of the panels. Like, break the glass. That would really make it look shitty. I think I have to do it. God damn it. I don't want to. It looks so nice. But I have to. It's what I have to do. Don't do it. I'm doing it. Redeem, don't do it. I'm doing it. I have to break it. Just like I broke my apartment window by accident, I have to break it. Peel some veneer. Drink. I'm breaking the glass. Not both of them, just one. Just one. I don't like it. Drink, damn you? Okay, I will. But I'm breaking the glass. Stretch redeem? Okay. Y'all are really trying to stop me from breaking this glass. I'm doing it! I'm breaking it. Sophiga? What? I'm breaking it. No mouse? I'm not using a mouse. I have my pen. Break the glass? I'm breaking the glass. Okay, but here's the thing. We could do like one spot and then it's like cracked, or it's like smashed out, like somebody smashed it to steal stuff out of it. No W key? I'm breaking the glass. Okay, wait, guys. Should I do a bullet hole that has then cracked the glass, or should I do it's totally smashed out? Bullet hole or smashed out? The first person to answer, I will do it that way. I've punched out enough glass panels for the month. Bullet hole? Alright, Boopert's got it. Thank you. Okay. That's the hole. Wait, am I on the right layer? No, I am. Okay, there's the hole. There it is. You can't see it because it doesn't exist yet. No bullet hole... Do bullet holes? Oh god, huh? Detective Mo, the mob hitman Sammy, the stormtrooper, kicked in my door and sprayed my office with Tommy gunfire, but Sammy was nearsighted and had tremulous hands and didn't even come close. When the smoke cleared, I saw he had shot up my liquor cabinet and I wept. Smashed? Boopert already said bullet hole first. Do I have to draw like a spider web to sell it? I curse a lot, my favorite viewers. No. That's a mean trick right there. Clever. You're safe. I'm gonna just randomly say your names. Yeah, but it's gonna reveal like what a play. That's messed up. I can't do this. Because I am gonna say names randomly. Just only say text. I guess that's fair. I could do that. I'll just go mute. Well, you're a texting little texter fan of light. I guess I can just always say text. Okay, we need to have the like super smashed spot where all the like crunchy glass is, because it gets all crunchy, and then it's like, keep me out of this. Well, okay, yeah, I guess you don't want to be my favorite viewer, but that's like why, not that that's a thing, but that's like why it has to be you in a way, is because you just don't care. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. I'm sorry. Damn. Cool spiderweb glass. Doesn't that look like a bullet hole? It almost hit the Jaeger? I know. It kind of sucks because now you can't really see that bottle very well. But we know what it is. That looks so good. Am I wrong? I did not think that would look that good. Okay, the cabinet now looks crappy enough. I mean, who has a username that starts with a C? Charles Snow enough. Okay. You little fan of light. Making me use fake swears. Is Tex like always lurking, waiting for the best opportunity to crush superior spirit? I think all of our spirits. Mainly mine. But it's okay. I understand. I accept it. I don't really have a choice, so I just accept it. Okay, alright, so that's the cabinet. Let's go back to the things. Oh, we need to put a shadow below the cabinet. Do I have a layer that would be good for this? Guess we can just make a new layer. Cabinet shadow. Okay, put the opacity low, and we can put it here. That's like too much. You mean... Why? You mean Kiteman? You're my favorite shatter? Should you delete your Discord account permanently? Why did that come up? What are you guys talking about? Tex has always been so sweet to you. She's, you know... She's sweet and And she's savage. She just does both. Just depends what's needed. Okay, that's good. Just do other things. You don't have to delete it. You spend too much time on there, or you have anyway? Oh, I see, I see. That's why you want to delete it. Okay, what's next on the list? The possum? Okay, the neon sign is technically next, so we could do that. We haven't drawn anything outside the window, which is exciting, and I'm happy to start that part. I don't want to not have to do all that work to draw that part of the drawing. I'm excited about the challenges that the perspective will present. And trying to get it all to fit and look good. It's gonna be great. I mean, I put the window there. So, yeah. Okay. Well, first thing we can do is, let's see. There might be a way to do this with maximum laziness. Okay, let's see. See what I got. Nobody tell anybody that this is what I'm doing? Wow, look at how there's like a street out the window now. Damn, that's crazy how that street is out there. And it's so unique from the other street part. Wow. I guess they just built that part of the road, you know? So, who's to say? It's not really unusual that it's there. Definitely should be there, so it is. As it should be. Efficient construction workers in Noir City? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just doing good construction. So, I don't know why anyone would be upset about that. Somebody should be fixing up this town. For Pete's sake. Speaking of Discord, you need to post a photo of something you found in a second-hand shop? Ooh. Are you gonna post it now? I'll check it now, I'm curious. Black bean corn chips can't hurt you? That's so true. Unless you choked on one. But that's not gonna happen. Okay, Tex, let me know. Oh, there's a lizard. Wow, Enzem posted a little lizard. Tex, let me know when you posted the thing in Discord. Okay, here's my other problem. I want to have a neon sign out the window. And where the hell is that gonna be? Because like a neon sign has to hang on the side of a building or like a wall or something. And there's no way to put a building here. Like the building would be like here. So then it's not gonna be visible. And if the building was here, then the sign isn't gonna face the back. An alleyway? Yeah, but like how do I... Because if this is the street, the alleyway would come this way. I feel like the only way is if there was like a building like right here. Okay, like we could put a building like starting right here and just don't think too hard about the fact that the building is on the sidewalk. You know, and then that comes off this way, and then there's room. I think that's what we have to do. And you just have to not think too hard about it. Because the building is just in the middle of the sidewalk. But that's fine. We love a building in the middle of the sidewalk, don't we? Everybody loves that. I'm just gonna call it the sidewalk building. Everybody calls it that. Because they're like, wow, that building is in just the right spot. I love how it's in the middle of where I'm trying to walk. I always remember to walk there. So it's pretty good. Okay. Is there any way to make this not stupid? So that there isn't a building in the middle of the sidewalk? I don't think so. Bowling alleys go onto the sidewalk because they're long? Good point. Good point. I'll just write on the side of the building. It's long, so it's on the sidewalk. Don't worry about it. It's not a violation of the city's building codes. It's just a bowling alley. Could be a cul-de-sac if anything. It's just, you know, it's fine. It's normal city stuff. Neon sign. Just that pin with the word bowl in it. Yeah, I think that'll be about what we can fit, so we can definitely do that. Oh, I have a cat visiting me. Hello, cat. She's meowing. Hi. She probably wants to go on my lap. Hi, cat. Come here. Nala. Okay, now she's walking away. Come here. Okay, she's coming back. Hi. Okay, wait. Don't leave. Come here. Let me grab you because I don't trust you to jump on your own. Okay. She's super old. Cats are so funny. She just, you know, she likes to be pet and she likes the attention. She knows I'm streaming, so, you know, she's gotta... Oh! She jumped down. I was trying to move her foot so I could put it on top of the blanket that's on my lap, and she did not like that. Come here. I know you want to be up here and be pet. I know that's why you're staring at me. Because you have food, you have everything else. Open her again. Okay. If she leaves again, then she wants to leave. Nala is the blanket on my lap. Heated blanket? She is. Okay, it's up? Alright, let me see. Whoa! You found that at a second-hand shop? Okay, if people don't know, it's like a mannequin head with a big hat with a clock on the hat, and it has like this weird wig with like stringy black hair and a couple of like colored hair like strands. And it's a weird mannequin too. It looks like a child. What the hell? Were they selling the hat or the mannequin? Where in Discord? It's in the faffing channel. I can also pull it up here. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna bring it into my pixel art program. Here you go. There it is. Hi, Zero Cool. Spooky, that is disturbing. It is disturbing. I agree. Those dead eyes, that's so strange. It gives me an idea though. And I, you know, this drawing is not for anything in specific, so I can do whatever I like. And y'all can just come along for the ride here. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, I actually need 2 hands for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There, perfect. Why did that not work? Oh, there it is. We have to put this somewhere. Uncanny Valley, but the eyes, the wig too. The hat and head came as a set, but was it like attached? You put the bowling alley signs in art and foods? Okay, thank you. It's probably the scariest thing you've ever seen. It's, yeah. I'll say though, it's not the scariest thing I've ever found at a like secondhand store, but it's very similar. So, okay. I was at a secondhand store with my brother, and they had a bunch of like random stuff, and it was like, okay, whatever. And one of the things that they had was this, I think it was either sitting in a chair or it was like shut in a chest. I can't remember. But anyway, so it was this life-sized doll sculpture of a man with this like really creepy, like almost like monkey-like face, and it had human hair for the hair. It was like long, curly, stringy, like human hair. And it was, you could tell it was real hair. It was not like plastic hair. It was like real hair. Was Marcus Zuckerberg standing in there? Was it a sex doll? No, it wasn't. I think... So here's the thing. I remember my brother and I found it and we were like, what the hell? This is the weirdest ass. Like, why is this not in the dumpster? Like, what the fuck? This is so creepy and weird. And I remember in the thrift store, the price on it was like $400. And I think the only explanation that I could think of for it was that it was some kind of like art piece that like the artist, like maybe it was like a self-portrait, but like a sculpture that was like a person size thing with their own hair or like human hair or something. Avant-garde, yeah, some kind of $400 for a hyper-realistic monkey man. Yeah, it was the weirdest ass. It definitely reminded me of oh, that used to work. I can't do this with one hand. Okay. Of this. Definitely the same energy where it's like, why? What? This is a good find text. Oh my god, there's so much cat hair. Maybe it was Dr. Zaius? I have no idea. Okay, I'm trying to scoot. Okay. Let's see, where can we put this? She kind of looks like one of the characters in Night Rain, in your opinion? This? Anybody seen the show Gravity Falls? My story reminds me of the episode with Wax Stan. I don't know what that is. Funny skit in The Simpsons? Anyway, I want to put this somewhere. I feel like this could definitely be in the alley. Maybe. What layer should we put this on? I'm gonna put it on this layer, I think. Maybe. Put it on this layer for now. I'm gonna erase all this extra shit. I know I was like doing something, but I would rather be doing this. Hi, Steven. What's up? How are you? Welcome. Mania death. Okay. Boom. That pixel just got killed on your account, Steven. How does it feel to have blood on your hands? Pixel blood. Okay, I don't remember. Yeah, okay, that's part of like the cabinet. Did you ask the shop owner, Tex, about this head thing? Did you ask them like why it was there? Did they tell you anything about it? Or they were just like, yeah, it's super cool, isn't it? Also, was it expensive? How about this is a picture on his desk? Like his daughter's a severed head? Maybe it's like his replacement daughter or something? I don't know. Perfect! Okay, I need my hand back. I'm sorry, Nala. Okay. I don't know where the fuck to put this thing. I feel like I want to put it like in the alley, like down here. But we're gonna leave it up here for now. Sofiga, hee, how is this Noir? The scary head is as Noir as it gets? Yeah, exactly. It's like actually cursed. Like this is actually probably, this is actually in real life like evidence from a crime scene. Like genuinely, probably it is. So it's like real crime scene evidence. Like this totally fits. It's very Noir. You accept it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to drawing the building that is in the middle of the sidewalk for tax purposes. Obviously. Why else would you build a building like that? There's hair in my face and in my eye. Okay, great. Okay. Let me just do this. All right. Okay. I'm gonna make this a brick building as well. They couldn't tell you anything about it. They did say they put the hat on it. Looks to be a hairdresser's practice head. Oh. Why didn't they throw that in the garbage? Did they seem like unusual people to you? Like, were they kind of like people that you're like, these people don't have the best judgment. You know what I mean? Because it kind of seems like that, maybe. Freaking hippies? Or just like, I don't know. Like, some people are just like that. They're just... I don't know. Okay, I'm putting down perspective lines so that I can draw bricks on this building. I don't know. Anyone remember Ulia? I do. I might be the only one. You and me. You'd leave it right across from the front door to confront intruders? Oh yeah, you could use it as like a scarecrow, but for people. I feel like that would be pretty effective. They would definitely not go up to your house. Well, looking at pics of bowling alley signs, you found the ASL sign for bowling. The shop has all sorts of weird stuff for sale. I see, so it's kind of just like their vibe. Is it owned by like young or old people? Because they could just be like selling it, like keeping it there as like a kind of like conversation piece, like to get people to be like, what? And then they stay and they actually buy something. I don't know. But if they're older, then probably not. They probably just like think it's cool. What's the ASL sign for tax evasion? That's an interesting request. Okay. I'm getting the brickwork. I'm figuring it out. Alright. Get these perspective lines out of here. That looks okay. That could be worse. Definitely. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't make the sign. You don't make the sign of writing a check? Oh, middle finger up is the sign for tax evasion? They had an old record player shaped like a flying saucer in bright yellow. Asked if they could hold it for you because it wasn't exactly cheap. Oh, that's cool. Did you take a picture of that? I want to see it if you did. That sounds super cool. The yellow submarine. If the government can print new money, then why do we need to pay taxes? You know, these are the hard-hitting questions that we need to ask. Okay, oh god. Okay. The cat jumped down, but before she did, she got like this cable like on the wrong side of her neck, and I was really worried she was gonna jump and then get stuck. But I looped it just in time, so she's fine. Oh boy. Okay. She's too old for her own good. Okay. You included a picture of a complex bowling sign too because you liked it? Okay. I'll take a look at all of them when we get to the sign stage of this alleyway. This is such a good point. Yeah, I mean, as far as the like printing money thing, honestly, you know, I feel like why don't we all just pitch in and help them out and like print some money for them just so that they don't have to take on all that kind of like responsibility by themselves, you know what I mean? Like that's probably a lot of stress on the government to print all that money. I feel like we could just pitch in. Anybody in? Hi, Jagglebones. Who is that suspicious fellow in the coat? Oh, you know, he's just a normal man. You're in? You'll use your 3D printer? We could have 3D money. That's perfect. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. The cat is wandering off, and I just want to make sure she's not gonna get into something. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Where's the cat? Sometimes, what if Nala's a Fed? I think she was gonna go report on our money printing scheme that I was just talking about. I had to make sure that she didn't get away with any evidence. Sometimes when she goes into the kitchen, she just like gets confused and then starts like meowing. So I wanted to make sure that she was okay. If the government is monitoring you, then they're gonna see more disgusting things. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. God damn. That's, interesting. Slappy has stuff that DARPA would throw up to. I don't even know what that is. For real, they already had their chance. Next, we're gonna find out that I'm a Fed and this stream was a government honeypot the whole time. Maybe I am. That would be a lot of effort, I feel like, for the government. And I don't know, I feel like they're not usually into that. Okay. Trying to get these brick lines going. Okay. It's looking like brick. DARPA created the internet more or less, not Al Gore. You love Gore, Slappy. Whoa, let's not say things we can't take back. Al Gore created DARPA. Warning, the following contains gore, shows Al Gore. Oh my god. The internet is tubes. By the way, this is your favorite place to chat? Hey, that makes me happy to know. I don't know. I never know. I never know if I'm doing a good job here. Really in any way. So that's good to know. I'm really glad. We all have such great chemistry mostly. I feel like that's true. I don't know, I agree. But you know, I feel like, yeah, people do get along. We don't have too many troublemakers. Or just like people that are, I don't know, just like bad energy. There was definitely a more efficient way to do this, but you know, that's what life is about. Just drawing inefficient lines for no reason. Okay, hold on. One more set of lines. And I think I'm done. And there's still cat hair on my face. It's very annoying. Okay. Okay, that's brick. Good job, chat. Yeah, red brick, perfect. Good job, streamer. Always doing a good job. You think I'm doing a good job? I'm trying. My old brick wall apartment. There it is. Okay, I do want to make this have some different stuff going on with it. And this part, because we all know brick is like doing its thing. Alright. I could have just looked at the wall behind me. It needs more bullet holes. Oh, right, as a reference, just look at the actual bullet holes in my old apartment. Can you say you love this background music? It's so nice. Thank you. I feel like it's a little bit out there, so I'm glad you're liking it. It's from Grim Fandango, so it's super fun. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Not at all, because I feel like it's like a fun. It's like noir, but it's like a little bit fun. So I'm really glad that you like it. Um, okay, we have a brick wall. That's good. I definitely want to fix the sidewalk a little bit. I think I just want to make it so that this kind of comes down and then turns so that it's not totally like crazy the way that it is. So yeah. Let's see. How can I do that? Street. I think it's mostly just this line that has to be moved. Okay, so we'll do that. And I guess the grain of the sidewalk has to be changed as well. Maybe we can get away with not changing it. And just being as lazy as possible. Okay. Have I ever played Day of the Tentacle? No. Is that point and click? What is that? It sounds intriguing. But no, I haven't played it. It's gonna be over 37 this weekend. That is hot. Are you gonna just stay inside? I feel like that's what I would do. Alright, oh. Okay, sidewalk texture. Let's do that. Get this color. Erase some of this. Okay. And we're gonna like do some of that. Doing too many complete lines. That looks too like chunky, I don't know. God damn it. What did I do before? I think I literally like drew them like individually or some shit. I really don't want to put in the effort to do all that. Oh. Freedom units? Oh, that's what Fahrenheit stands for? Thinking of detective games, may have mentioned it before, but did I look up the Sexy Brutale, just a suggestion for next dream game? I still have it on my sticky note. So I will look into it. Because yeah, I mean, like, I want to do Sekiro. I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a little bit of like a weird spot with the stream. Like we're playing like Oblivion and stuff. And it's fun. I just like, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. So maybe that's a new direction. But yeah, I mean the drawing is fun. It's just so different. Look, when you're desperate, you'll do a lot. Your own water though? Wait, what happened? You still want to try suit water ever since you saw the 80s movies as a kid? What is that? Sekiro with chill noir music? Okay, I think that's fine for a sidewalk. It doesn't look as good as the other sidewalk, and it's kind of sucks because you compare the two, and then this one just looks bad, but it's fine. Okay, we have to draw a bowling sign. Drawing in Sekiro simultaneously. Drink, damn you. Thanks, Enzo. We did stranded drills in the military where you had to hike and find out your own water and shit? Whoa. That's crazy. That's kind of, like, stressful. Like, can you die? Did you get Giardia? Do they let you die if you just don't do a good job? Will they just be like, yeah, we're good? Yeah, and when you're thirsty, you'll start wanting to drink anything? Wait, you mean yeah, you did get Giardia? I hope you didn't get Giardia. That's not good. If you die, your teammates can eat you. Oh my god, you just wait for your buddy to die. That's the strat. Get all the water and food you need. Obviously a joke. Don't do that. No, we didn't. Okay, I'm glad. That's good. I'm glad you didn't get Giardia. Alright, let's do building. Where? Get some wear on this building right now. It was a free short training, all optional of course. Oh, okay, that's cool then. Did you, like, were you surprised at anything? Like, did you do better or worse than you kind of thought? You did well? That's cool. I don't know, that's gotta be like kind of like good for your confidence. I don't know. To feel like, you know what, if I was in the woods, like, I would be okay. You have some general survival skills. You couldn't imagine doing it now at your age? I see. Okay, that definitely looks dirty and grimy. Okay. The only thing I kind of want is some like random plants growing up out of there, but maybe we can do that later. Tough to survive with low back pain. What's the... You feel like that's the world's weirdest pickup line? That sounded more wrong than you thought? If I can't taste delicious, then I'm not dying. I don't want any... You don't want your death to be for nothing? I would season you? Oh, I see. Maybe you shouldn't have said that? You just have to bring it yourself? Yeah, I feel like I would season you is kind of like a weird pickup line. In like in a really strange way. Okay, bowling sign. Okay. Let's get the references that Slappy put. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I see. Okay, there's a couple here. One of them is like a very classic. I feel like that's the one I'm gonna go with. But there is that complicated one. I do see that as well. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Let's get this one in here. Boom! You're bringing your armored suit though, so good luck trying to crack it open. Oh yeah, right. I feel like if you're hungry though, you gotta do what you gotta do. You like the Alley Cats one? I feel like this one is the most realistic as far as it fitting. You'll be wearing power armor. Poisonous mushrooms? The only seasoning you had is orange flavored electrolytes. Wilderness doesn't provide much seasoning, maybe some mushrooms and pine sap. Yeah, that's not really as good as like salt and garlic powder. Armored suit in a survival environment, no food. But you do have power cells. I would season you. Kind of a good line, definitely interesting. I feel like it kind of works in a way, but it's also pretty weird. I mean, is it really? Like, it depends on the context. Like, I feel like it would have to be a really specific context. I don't know. Text gets me. Yeah, I mean, you know, you would call the cops. I mean, I guess, like, if that person liked that line, like, if you both like it, then you know you're gonna be a good fit, I guess. You're both pretty much on the same wavelength, so it's like a good way to weed people out that aren't gonna be keeping up with your vibe. Friends are gonna eat you from a bowl? What? So Zero, you're saying you did mean it that way? No? Okay. Stop digging, Zero. I like that I'm fueling a fire that is not embarrassing me and it's embarrassing someone else. I'm enjoying that. Because usually it's embarrassing me. He just said he wouldn't want to taste bad. Hi, Portal Prince. You would season only... I would season you only has two meanings, neither good for an opener. You don't get embarrassed? Lol. Well then why are you lolling and going, Lamau, no! You're being bashful, Lamau. See? I'm not embarrassed, Mom. God. I'm fine. Because I didn't want to make this awkward for you. Ha 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 ha. That's too many ha's, dude. See, I'm totally just pouring gasoline. Stop. No, you stop. This is so fun. It's not. I didn't do anything wrong. I just get to enjoy the fallout. Okay, this is fun. It is. Okay. I have to draw a bowling sign. There's a bowling alley near you. Wonder if it's expensive nowadays. I feel like there's no way it could be. Well, I guess it could go either way. It could be expensive just because they're like hanging on and so they need to make every person that decides to bowl like pay a lot, or they're just like, we have to make it cheap so that people will come even though they won't. Okay, so the bowling pin is white and then it's like shaded gray because it's all nasty and it's in the dark and stuff. So we're gonna make it like white. Anyway, you're pretty sure Captain's a guy and you're straight, so only the ladies for you? Bro, you still offer to season, okay? It happened. We all know. And it's okay. But it did. Captain Commander's a commander? Yes. You're on your DJ Khaled shit, we the best. In life or death, you will eat a person. And season them, apparently. You didn't mean to put A twice? Straight dude confirmed yes. Yes, Lamau? Whoa. Whoa, Zero Cool. Your brain is like sparking over there. I can smell the burnt plastic from here. I'm really giving you a hard time. You have to take a break? Go splash some cold water on your face. You don't know what's happening? You're gonna be like the dude? Only $3 Monday through Friday? That sounds pretty good. I could see you, Slappy, just like hanging out at a bowling alley. Okay, bowling sign. A guy in a bar once came up to you and gave you a lime. Good move. You thought instead of a standard line. He just gave you a lime? Wait. But I don't get it. He just gave you a lime? I mean, that's interesting. But like, how many limes does he come in with? Like, does he just have like a box of limes in his car? A pickup lime? Oh, was it a pun? It was just a pun. I guess that's like the commitment is good. Hi Trig, liminal amount. Yeah, I guess it's like the commitment to the bit is pretty strong. But yeah, I don't know. But then also, like, what do you do with the lime? You know what I mean? You just have a lime. Just one, apparently, but it got you talking to him? I mean, you know, there's something to be said for that. Yeah, I don't know. I might just be like dumb or something. I also haven't been to a lot of clubs, but I don't think I've had anyone like do like pickup lines on me. I can't remember that happening to me. But I guess I could have just not noticed. I don't know. I feel like usually people are just like asked just like doing like small talk and shit. It's just like, okay. How do I make this more like a bowling pin? Does it need to be more symmetrical? Pickup lines only work if you have the attention nowadays. That's the point. You just have to ask why a lime. Was the reason because it's a pickup lime? Was that the reason? Okay, we got the sign sticking out. You would never use a pickup line in real life, but some are funny just as jokes. Hey girl, did you fart because you just blew me away? I mean, yeah, you know, you gotta say that, I guess. Even though you don't, sometimes you just do. I feel like that kind of looks like a bowling pin. This bowling pin doesn't have any stripes on it, you know? I feel like it needs stripes. Hey girl, are you an angel? Because you look like you fell from a high place. There you go. Just the classic, did you break your nose? Or did it always look like that? Line. You should just insult the person. It's just random. You don't know, you just liked it. No, I like it. I think it's interesting. That's a strategy and actually awful. Yeah, I mean you could just do that. Hey baby, are you an angel? Because I'm allergic to feathers. Projectile vomits. Oh my god. Hey girl, if you were a booger, I'll pick you all day. Ew. I have heard that, but it is gross. The pin needs to be a scooch longer, but it's already so big. It's very large, but it has to be so I can fit the word bowl inside of it. I'm progressing really good. Yeah, we got the possum, the paper, the liquor cabinet with bullet holes in it, the alleyway and the sign, and this, which is just don't worry about that. The freak head? Yeah, something like that. You thought that was a JoJo character? It's just here now. It's part of the image now. Hi, Darren. Hello. Welcome. Could I please show chat the Alley Cats sign? Oh, sure. This was Slappy's personal favorite of the signs. But once you see it, you will understand why I am respectfully not going to draw it. There it is. Alley Cats bowling, coffee shop cocktails open 24 hours, and there's a cat bowling. It's 4 billion degrees and you're melting. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry you're melting. I'm glad that you're surviving the heat. My love for you is like diarrhea, I just can't hold it in. Sprints to the bathroom for dear life. Oh, jeez. That's cute. Yeah, the sign is cute. I like it. What a fascinating organism. What, the bowling alley sign? You're learning a lot from this. Give girls at the club limes and then projectile vomit. Thank you, chat. I think that's correct. The cat guy? Oh yeah. He's a little cat. It's good. This is by Chet Phillips, apparently. The cat has a bowling shirt too? Oh yeah, and bowling shoes. Okay, I need to write the letters bowl on this. Maybe I'm gonna write them in a different color other than red because there's already red on the bowling pin. Oh god, okay, what's a color that I can make in neon? Because that's the other thing, is this has to be a neon sign, and like, that's gonna be really hard to draw. No, not the hamsters again. Bonus points if you spit out a hamster. Girls dig hamsters. Yeah, you could walk up to a girl in the club and just give her a live hamster. Drop a hamster into her lap out of your mouth. She'll never forget you. I think that's like the end of that bit. I think that's where it goes. Oh no. Lime green. Tex, maybe two terrible convos are combining. Tex, maybe it wasn't a lime. Maybe it was a tiny furry green hamster. How do you know it wasn't? It could have been. Okay, what colors are neon? I mean, like, there can be technically, like, any color in neon. But what are, like, classic, like, neon sign colors? Blue and red. Okay, blue is pretty classic. Pink, red, blue. Okay, let's do blue, I guess, just because it's different than the red that's already on the sign. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. Did we win? Hot pink? I just want to do something that's different than red. But I do hear what you're saying. I think blue will be good. I don't know. The other thing is that this scene takes place during the daytime right now. And the neon sign would not be on during the day. And I may want to just take advantage of that fact and be like, it's off. But we can also just make it on during the day and like whatever. You know, we'll see. Spit a live hamster at a random girl, takes notes. There you go. That's good. You make me feel fuzzy on the inside, spits out a hamster. Oh my god. No. You did not bring that up again. It's, you know, it's just what we do here now, I guess. I don't know why. You feel heard right now, that your input is valid, whether used or not. You know what? That's beautiful. I love that. That's definitely one for the haiku book. Okay, bowl. Do we just want the L to be like L? How did it look in the sign? It is. It's just like L. Just like a big L at the bottom. See, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I need to make this like the sign's on. Stream 10 more hours, please? You're here catching strays? I brought it up first. I did not bring it up first. I did not. Superior, thank you for backing me up. I did not. I did not bring it up the very first time, and I did not re-bring it up today. For the first time. That was not me. Is my bowl is a hat? Well, bowling hat, maybe? Maybe there's a bowling hat? There's a bowling sign. Okay, I need a better reference for how to make blue. Okay, so we just picked like a very bright, almost white, and then you put like a darker color behind it, and then you have to do like a fade out. Okay, this is how you do neon. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. Okay, very bright, almost white. For this part. And then we're gonna take that. And where am I here? Okay. Back glow. What? Oh, I see. Okay, I see what I did. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It'll all work out. Why? Why is this happening? No. Okay, wait, hold on. Should have put these letters on a separate layer, but I didn't want to. I'm just trying to erase this excess shit. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's that. And then now I can move this over. Oh, I can't. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think what's the easiest way to do this. I need these letters to be on a different layer because I put them like connected with the sign and that's making a problem. Where is the... Okay, here. God damn it, why did I do this? Why did I do this way? I just hate having so many layers. Bold letters. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. Alright, just grab all this shit. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Why did it not grab all of the... Okay, no, it's behind it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then I need this to be like that. Okay, great. Okay, we're figuring it out. I'm fixing the mistake. Alright, so then we need a darker color. We have gone from handing out limes to spitting hamsters. I mean, it's a typical progression in here, I have to say. It's unfortunate that it's the case, but it is true. Okay, that is fine. How do y'all feel about mangoes? I love mangoes. They are great. Why is this here? Get out of here. Okay. Interesting. This is strange. You think Tex really had her heart set on that lime until a hamster was spat out and started eating it? What? No. You think you've had like 3 mangoes in your whole life? Oh my god, what? You think they're overrated? They're a good thing? You really like the little yellow honey mangoes? Oh my god, 3 mangoes in your whole life? Cargo space? No cargo road? Oh, alright. Hard to read? It is hard to read. Okay, I want to show you guys. Well, I guess maybe we can see it on this one. Because it's like you need the super bright part and then the color behind it, and then there's like a fade out. But it's just tricky with what we're working with here. I mean, I can put the darkness on all sides, but then it's not gonna like really look correct, I don't think. Where the fuck is the layer that I am on? There it is. No, it's not. I clicked something else. Bold letters. I guess, I don't know. We can just try it out. I'm trying to follow some kind of rules here. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like... It doesn't look like anything is going on with this now. I mean, it's more readable, I guess. You don't get the opportunity to eat them often, but you're also not the biggest fan of them? Do they, like, have them in your local grocery store or like, not? I don't know. I mean, I guess, like, I feel like I have the opportunity to eat a mango. Like, pretty often. I don't necessarily eat mangoes, like, all the time. But I have the opportunity to. I don't know. I don't like this. How do you... How do I provide you with a better opportunity? You love mango? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess if your supermarket doesn't have them very often, then you wouldn't have the opportunity. Unless you mean opportunity as in, like, someone else cut it up and put it in front of you. You've been drinking a ton of mango nectar lately from the box? What's mango nectar? Just, like, juice? Mangoes are really popular here in summer. I mean, they're really good, I think. It makes sense that they're popular. Oh man, I don't like how that looks at all. It's not terrible, it just doesn't look like a neon sign. It looks like a weird sign. Looks like somebody painted it like this for some reason. Which, like, they wouldn't have because it looks weird. Oh man, but I don't know. Maybe it's a problem for next week. We've made some good progress though. I always wish I was like faster at these, but we're getting some stuff done. We got the possum, we got the newspaper, the liquor cabinet, the alley with the sign. So, you know, there's more things to do. But we'll figure it out. Art takes time. It does. It does take time. You're okay with recipes, but it's just so close to a word that you absolutely hate. I'd offer you your mango curry recipe. Oh, you're okay with recipe JJs? You don't know where those J's came from? Right, you're anti-recipe. I remember now. But recipes are okay. Mangoes are super slippery without the skin. And there's that, like, seed, the seed in the middle. I do a wonderful job with these pixel arts. You love them? Okay, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. But yeah. I will... Yeah, we'll leave it here. We can save this if it hasn't been auto-saved. Thanks for the cool art stream, Daddy-O. Recipes are quality of life for sure. You just cook from the dome every time. You know, recipes could be considered a quality of life element, so maybe we can see eye to eye after all. Good night, chat hepcats. Yeah, guys, well, I'll be back on Tuesday with more Oblivion. We're still doing the Thieves Guild. Getting closer to the end. Here's the July pumpkin, which we can all enjoy. And then next Thursday we'll do more art. And chill and whatever. And yeah, guys. Have good weekends. Have good times. Have good days. Take care, everybody. You love the dewdrop? I like the dewdrop too. So cheerful? It is cheerful. Have a good night, most of chat. And to that one guy, you could have done a lot better. Ooh. Roasted. You plan on playing that Uma game about horses? It'd be up my alley? Uma game about horses? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into it. Oblivion's still going? Yes. Yes. Well, we started the Thieves Guild. I don't know. Maybe I should just move on. I just feel like I don't know what I want to do with the stream. Like, I don't know what... It never ends.
Farewell.
I just don't know. I just feel like there's no game that I can pick that's gonna make everybody happy. And, like, that I also want to play. So then, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Second favorite? You've never been so honored? Superior knows he's your second favorite. Spirit of the North. You know Tex appreciates no more Elden Ring. Thank you. I made us happy. Sunflower? Is pumpkin finally gone? No. The pumpkin is the sunflower. So there you go. It's just dressed up. Sorry. Yeah, but if my head's covering it, you wouldn't know. But it's there. Okay, guys. Well, have good times, have good days, have good weekends, and take care, and see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye. Peace.